from my kitchen. I want to teach you how to poach an egg. It's really not that difficult. A lot of people struggle with this and I don't really see why. All you need is some simmering water, an egg, and some vinegar. That's it. It's pretty simple. So why vinegar? It'll help the proteins get together and not get all these little white wispy bits all over the water. So you put your vinegar in there. We had this at a boil and I've turned it down so it's just simmering, okay? And I want you to stir it. A nice whisk will be great. And what you're gonna do is create a vortex. And in that vortex, you're going to pour the egg. And that will help it sort of stay together. You see it spinning around in there. Now once it's there, we'll set a timer, 3 minutes. And it'll really just sort of stay together in the middle. The water starts to slow down and that's all right. Just let it sit there, 3-minute timer, and we'll take it out. Okay, 3-minute timer's up. We're going to get in there with a slotted spoon. Look at that beautiful poached egg. And the next thing we want to do is put it on some paper towel. Just dab it on there, just to drain a little bit. Don't put the egg on the paper towel, just the spoon. And then over to our English muffin. Now, you can do any doneness you want. This is 3 minutes. If you like a little bit more done, then do it 4 minutes, 3.5, whatever you like. And all you gotta do is just sort of touch it a little bit. You can see that the yolk is still jiggly in there, which is great. A little salt, a little pepper. So to do more than one egg, you don't want to be creating that vortex in there because what happens is you put 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 in there, they're all going to go together. So again, simmering water, a little vinegar. We'll stir that in there really quick. And you notice I have my eggs in little ramekins. You want to make sure you do that. Don't try and crack your egg right into the simmering water. You could get shell in there. It could burst the yolk. This way you have an opportunity to get each one out really quick into a ramekin and just simply put it into the water. Let's do 1. Let's do 3. And there we go. And I always put it in order so I know exactly which one went in first. Go and set my timer. 3 minutes, and we'll come back. So we're just going to take our slotted spoon, again, take it out of the simmering water, dab it on the paper towel. Again, really simple. Look how great the proteins have really coagulated together. Beautiful. Again, that's that vinegar in action. I like mine not too overdone, so this is perfect for me. A little salt, a little pepper. Now for the money shot. Watch this. Beautiful. Look at that. Fantastic. And that, my friends, is how you poach an egg. Where are you getting your protein from? This is Chef Des signing out. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video. Just a few extra points for you. Make sure you use fresher eggs. Fresher eggs, the whites will be more contained, thicker. They won't be as runny, and so you'll get less little wispy bits in the water. So it's really important to do that. If you do have older eggs, what you can do, a little trick, is put it through a little fine mesh strainer and drain off some of those liquidier egg whites. And then it'll be a lot easier to get that nice, firm, perfect poached egg. The amount of vinegar I used was about 2 tablespoons. I used white vinegar. You could really use any vinegar you want. I know there's some videos that say if you use a colored vinegar, like a red wine vinegar or an apple cider, it's gonna dye the eggs. It won't really with all that water in there. So just, do whatever you want, whatever vinegar you have. And again, that's important to keep those proteins together. The egg temperature I never mentioned as well. I used cold eggs direct from the fridge in those little ramekins, but I like mine a little bit more runny. So I did 3 minutes with a cold egg. If you like yours firmer, you could do 3 minutes and have those eggs at room temperature in the ramekins, or use the cold egg like I mentioned in the video and go 3.5 to 4 minutes. It's really up to you. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.